On a Friday for the girl take the on a Tuesday for the goon them a move. Bambi and herb them on the one.
Me need a woman who know fi wine up. Me need a woman who know fi why them a pre me like TV. I find out who a rude boy have money if fly now. Me want every weekend get a new hot girl every season. All the guys are the way and the reason. Mama thought it up a dog and a demon. Night vision wood. Still coke in my hand on my phone on the way up on the way up on the chair repair no walk up the place. Hot girl don't know rock up the place. Chair repair no walk up the place. Hot girl don't know rock up the place.
Like a bad girl wine. If you want chop me at the time. The body stay hot in the time. Down the beat and rewind it. And when I ring down the phone, the boy can't let me alone. Tap to me back, bad man girl try and close their drunk. I'm your slowly, like you know me. I'm ready, baby, so come and hold me. I'm your slowly, like you know me. I'm ready, baby, so come and hold me. Make a bad girl wine. If you want chop me at the time. The body stay hot in the time. Down the beat and rewind it. And when I ring down the phone, the boy can't let me alone. Tap to me back, bad man girl try and close their block.
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah, too mean. Bright lights like we at the garden. On P, don't get me started. Whole team walk, give me the party. If I can't make the play, I'ma lob it. If you jump, that's right on your head. Had to put him to sleep, go to bed. I'm a star, drop 50 and left. From the logo, like I'm Steph. Put it up, knock him down every time. Going hard like my life on the line. Catch me on the course, I would've down. Never losing, I put it on mine. Had to get on. I've been laying low, it get real when it comes to the playoffs. You can fight with me, know it's a KO. And they hating, they know I'ma take off. I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. 4 rings. Yeah, too mean.
If you're not first, you're in last. Champions don't come in second. I shoot my shot like I'm Stephen. Shout out Klay Thompson, my brethren. Took around the whole universe. You know the base what I'm reppin'. Come home and sell out the Oracle. They scream my name when I step in. Courtside next to E40. Me and him kinda like Ricky and Morty. 2 of the biggest and you can afford me. Being this rich is a blessing. Players think you getting swept. Not going 7. I'll be a warrior for life, but we still got love for Kevin. Yeah. Work smarter, don't work harder. I took a break, need a recharger. Don't fly commercial, I need shark. Need a Zendaya like Peter Parker. Yeah. This not, but I make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy. This not, but we make it look easy. Told him let's run it, I keep it 100. This champion ring diamonds dancing like breezy.
I dropped the top on the S6 Street. Fly in my ops, she didn't envy me. Passing it off like CP3. Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time, it's something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama, really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah, 2-3. Yeah, got shooters that hit from deep. Bust like Giannis. Yeah.
They won't see me blessed. Trying to take my blessings. They ain't trying to see me blessed. All these people with bad energy, y'all need a fast remedy. It's giving sad energy, bringing up bad memories. Baby, I'm too good for the bad vibes. Look too good to be chastised, dripping that water like I just been baptized. Smelling as big as you ain't even got me, I myself. Need an opinion, I'll ask myself. I might as well spend this little cash myself. Been out here getting this back myself, putting the work in the trenches. It all worked out, bench press. They like how I spit my sentence. Bars on lie, sentence. Big old watch, Benton. I'm in another dimension. I could've bought, but I'm renting. Rather put that in investment. Turn up the vibes to the sun up. Too many bags that I got to run up every time. I come up, I got all the. I got talking a wide selection. You trying to take my blessings. Get whatever you like. The math ain't right. I do numbers that gon' make your head spin. I'm the one that they call for the help. I'm the one pulling car get dealt. I'm taking my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. don't wanna see me blessed. Don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gonna put them boys to rest. Bless. I can feel it in my gut, I'm gonna be super up. I can feel it in my chest, I'm finna be stupid rich. I got money on my mind, I'm talking stupid checks. I'm already blessed, when I get mine, I'm stupid blessed. I spent that grip, ain't saving, I ain't no Superman. I took that, I changed that, now she know who the man. I never lost, she still my sauce, she living through the man. She come right back and for me like 2 hands. I sent her out and she came back and gave me blue bands. I'm moving smooth, I don't think I know how to lose, man. I'm still that from the sector making moves, fam. You well, I'ma know just what to do, fam. They tryna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. They wanna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed.
Still don't know a 10 and ain't a soul that's gonna take from me. Lot of life be fairy tale, they be make believe. If I tell her I'll be right back, yeah, she gon' wait for me. I love my every name from A to Z. Yeah, these got me, these got me. How the these mad at me cause I got rich? They mad at me cause these went broken, they need fix, huh? They ain't give me nothing, I ain't giving no grown man, huh? These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little act worse than I ain't by my other the purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute. Crosses on my pants, I'm a Christian for real. Vixens for real. At the end of it, I stand on business for real. Throw it like money over. I know how I feel to be the streets up. Bang roll, kinda smart, gotta beef it up. It's forever with us, we don't got it. I put it on your head, keep it up. 30,000 ones, 30 on me. Go around and make it. Keep on acting like you have emotion. You just in a way. Ain't never too far from this. I'm just a flight away. I seen trip and fall, I tie up they shoelaces. Young fly lip, got rich on suitcases. Ain't slept since. It seems like 5 days since. Every time I hold up my wrist, it's a new face. I shouldn't got a whip for her. She came to my convention. She texting these. She give me a commission. Only time these could get at me is my mentions. Buy for it, get it tailored, I know her dimension. She's so in love with CC, it's all over her wish list. They took her to the back room, I let her get a bit. Full of envy, don't put them in your business. I let you go for whatever you want and she ain't get. I'm 800 and on Chrome Jean, camo shorts and a long sleeve. I'll be gone for a month or two, I'm knocking off this money. I gotta keep some racks inside my reach, get lonely. You know what I mean? Bro taught us get our own. My on my armpit, I'm turning up like I don't got my own. Cut off on an island, both our phones on silent. Like what you heard about me, you gotta come and try this, baby. These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little act worse than I ain't by my other the purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute.
Ayy, give me the chip, I need the championship. Wait, we got a dream, next to the team, yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue. My ring, should be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile or even fit into my shoes. Still, I got a lot to prove, but for all that we've been through, this overdue. This the anthem. Pull up and you know the team is strong. This your anthem. All my underdogs. Everybody get your hands up. Sometimes it's hard, but we made it through. We were struggling for a minute, so that winning overdue. Yeah, they know it's true. We on the move. Aye. Yeah. Eyes on the money, I stay in my bag. Taking my city, it's put on the map. Hustle was harder, I had to adapt. They hate me, they love me, how funny is that? I step in the lights, it's getting them hype. Don't got them all, we just got a night. Yeah, that's the way that we live in this life. We stay going in. Tell me where I would've been if I took your advice. I bet that would've dropped the price. If they be trying to lock me down, well then they better read my rights. Ayy, no we don't play. What they gon' say? Radio K. Do this all day, tell them we straight. Ayy, ready whenever I been show. Y'all really know where y'all info. Yeah, they copy like tenfold. We on the field, we gotta survive. Walk through the door, need my award. I said we keep on scoring. Y'all just keep it score. Give me the chip, I need the championship. Wait, we got a dream, next to the team, yeah, we can handle it. Wait, soon as I go and I step in arenas, they call me the champ. They know what it is, know what I do, know who I am, who don't understand. Yeah, that's overdue. My trophy say that's overdue. My brain should be immortalized. Yeah, they know it's true. They couldn't walk a mile or even fit into my shoes. Still, I got a lot to prove, but for all that we've been through, this overdue. This the anthem. Pull up and you know the team is strong. This your anthem. All my underdogs. Everybody get your hands up. Sometimes it's hard, but we made it through. We were struggling for a minute, so that winning overdue.
Hey, J.O.N.
Girl, you see me ballin', mamba in the garden.
Lead the league in scoring. I'm Michael Jordan, and what's your name? Well, it's not important. If you then I'm pouring from the evening to the morning. I can watch that for hours. I be on them thunderstorms, y'all on them scattered showers. Look, a southern chick, she gotta be collard greens, cornbread, sitting properly. Yeah, I'm Hall of Fame and got it raining in my zone. Let's make arrangements for some live entertainment later on. I'm so rich, I'm clutching, I'm tougher than Jimmy Butler. Gotta see and double. You should double dribble, bounce that in my direction. I'm a champ, no game 7 in my section. I'm ballin'. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Mamba in the garden.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me ballin'.
I know she love it.
Girl, you see me ballin'.
Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Mamba in the garden.
Rick Owens on the feet, I guess I'm Euro stepping high. Cooking, yeah, I'm chefing, I don't miss like stepping now. In my section live, I say come here and she comply. Then proceed to throw it back on me, that throw me on my. She think I'm a layup, then she must not know about me. She think I'm the one, she must think that I'm Kyrie. Learn to shoot the tray, young, been had a J like take come. Falling that, then tallin' that, she think I'm 8'1". I'm a hooper to be honest, truly a baller, baby. I'm like Luka, I'm like Giannis, so you could Hall of Fame me. I'm so far from JV, I'm Kobe, I'm Mamba, baby. I 24/8, do what it take, keep a full tank, all gas, no brakes. I'm throwing hundreds, look at how they ballin'. I know she love it, love the way I'm ballin'. Michael Jordan, party jumping, 3 in the morning.
Mamba in the garden.
I know she love it. I know she love it.
Girl, you see me ballin'.
Michael Jordan, party jumping.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Jameer Nelson is out there with Cooper. Then it's Robinson. Then it's George. And it's Williams at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Clippers, Zach LaVine is out there with Lewis. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Hornacek. And it's Hardaway in at the 1. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And Portland starts out with the ball. LaVine against George. This one for 3. Outside for Robinson. Williams sets a screen for Robinson. Goes back up. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Lewis misses.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now, here is Nelson. Pass to Cooper. Nelson looking around. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Capella against Williams. Capella kicks to Hornacek. Capella with a screen on Cooper. 6 to shoot. Hornacek, no luck. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Nelson, the pass to Williams. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. From down low. That misses off the backboard.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Now here is Hardaway. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Nelson. To Tim Hardaway's bucket. Buries it down low. Nelson's got his second bucket of the game to go. On offense, here are the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Hardaway dishes to Capella. Pass to Hornacek. Who is outside. Back to Hornacek. Who is outside. With some arc. Williams with the block.
The reach of Williams is outstanding. He uses it to perfection to deny shooters.
And he gets it to go.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And so LaVine will bring it up now for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Portland had, Greg, one of the great guard combinations in Clyde Drexler and Terry Porter.
Man, that was one heck of a backcourt. And they really complemented each other so well. Drexler with his explosive scoring ability and Porter who could just do a little bit of everything.
Now, here is Hornacek. Pass to LaVine. Hornacek outside. Over Cooper. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Trailblazers leading by 4. Outside Robinson. Pass to Cooper. Lets the 3 fly. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Hardaway passes to Lewis. Hardaway against Nelson. Capella with a screen on Nelson. Down low. Off the run. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And a great display of physicality from Capella. He's not one to shy away from contact.
Doris, recently the Clippers relocated their G League team, bringing basketball back to the city of San Diego.
Kevin, I absolutely love this because San Diego gets its first NBA representation since 1984. And yes, it's great for the city itself, but it's also a smart move by the NBA. You are tapping into an untouched market.
Nice break. Here come the Trailblazers. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Glenn Robinson. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Recently, Doris, the Clippers have had their most successful stretch in franchise history.
Well, think about it, Kevin. They've only missed the playoffs twice, going all the way back to 2012. They made their first conference finals in team history back in 2021. Not bad for a franchise that had one of the worst win-loss records in league history.
Now, here is Hornacek. Nothing on the board. Shot clock at 5. Cooper against Lewis. No good with the elbow jumper. Portland leading by 5. Robinson kicks to Nelson. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. They get the rebound. Williams. No good on that one.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
To the middle. Stolen. Nelson outside. Pass to Robinson. Here's Cooper. The 3. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Cooper's got 6.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Max Strus has checked in for Hornacek. Strus against George. Strus passes to Hardaway. Outside, Levine. Puts up a 3. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, this is Levine's mindset. He is ready to shoot as soon as that ball touches his hands.
Nelson, the pass to Cooper. And here is Williams. Outside, George. Pass to Cooper. There's a screen by Williams. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Levine against George. Capella with a screen on George. And Levine, here we go. The putback. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And it's Nelson with the ball, bringing it up now for the Portland Trailblazers. 3-point lead. Outside, Robinson. Williams sets a screen for George. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the Clippers have possession. Here's Strus. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
Now here's Levine, following the shot by Jameer Nelson. Lewis misses. Portland's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. George finds Williams. Williams a screen on Hardaway. Here's Nelson. Outside for Robinson. And nothing is falling for him right now. And it's the Clippers ball. Near the three-point line, it's Lewis. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Cooper kicks to Williams. George against Drews. Williams has a screen for George. Outside for Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Lewis with it. Now defended by Randall. Pass to Strus. Lewis a screen on George. Here's Strus. And it's sent back by George. Here's Nelson. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Nelson's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers. Here's Hardaway. Lewis sets the pick for Hardaway. And there's the drive. Lewis kicks to Strus. Misses the three. The Trailblazers shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Cooper the pass to George. Williams sets a screen for George. It's good from long range. Now it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
It can't leave any room for Paul George outside. He will deliver from deep.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Clippers are inaugurating their new arena this season, and they're set to host the All-Star Game next season. It will mark the 7th time that the LA area has hosted the All-Star facilities. Kevin, there will be no shortage of stars in attendance.
That's always the way it is in LA. You're so right, David. It ought to be quite a spectacle. And it's Tim Hardaway with the foul. That's his first foul. So, for the Clippers, Champagne's checked in, and Levine subbed in for Hardaway. Portland also making some changes. Santi Aldama's checked in for Williams. Brooks comes in for Cooper. And Castle is subbed in for Nelson. Now here's Brooks. Randall is doubled. Pass to George. Out to Brooks. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Brandon. It's Strus on the wing. Good on the triple. Strus has got 6 points.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Here's Castle. Pass to Brooks. Handle with the ball. No good off the back of the rim. LA has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Strus. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And so Brooks will bring it up for Portland. Now Aldama. Handle with the ball. A fadeaway. Yes, that goes in. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
The ability to get to the mid-range game is something Julius Randle has proven he can do.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Lewis. Shoots over Aldama. Lewis misses. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
You got to time up that clock to do so.
And George gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Trey Lyles checked in for Rashard Lewis. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Robinson's checked in. Here's Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
And so LaVine nails both of them.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Castle. Scoreless thus far. There's a screen by Robinson. Pass to Randall. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Portland.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
They've got Max Strus. LaVine is out there with Trey Lyons. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Randall. The Clippers grab the miss. And here's Strus. Pass to Brandon. Back to Strus. A 3-ball. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Got that one up quick.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Now here's LaVine. Piles a screen on Robinson. Here's LaVine. An easy 2 points on the layup. LaVine's got 7 points.
And over the years, LaVine has put on the muscle, which helps him on those challenging finishes at the rim.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. The baseline J off the mark. Clippers trail by 3. Brandon the pass to LaVine. Here's Brandon. He has yet to score. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Castle. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And the Clippers making a change here. Hornacek's checked in. Randall dishes to Robinson. Over LaVine. Hits the jump hook. Robinson's got 5 points now in the quarter. And here are the Clippers now. They trail by 3. Pass to Hornacek. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the Clippers miss again. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Now Aldama. There's a screen by Aldama. Here's Robinson. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And in the pass to LaVine. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Not just a jump shooter. LaVine is very capable on the interior.
Max Strus is checked in for the Clippers. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Here's Castle. Hornacek covering. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by Lyles.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
LaVine for 3. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Here's Brooks. Outside for Robinson. No good with the triple. And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Williams is checked in for Portland. Nelson comes in for Dylan Brooks. Clippers trail by 3. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brandon the pass to Hornacek. They set the pick. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling. And
this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
The Trailblazers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Free throw drops for Nelson.
Jameer Nelson, 2 shots.
Both free throws good for Nelson. Here's Brandon. Pass to Hornacek. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Clippers have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And so Hornacek nails both of them. Trailblazers leading by 3. Outside Robinson. Randall surveying the D. Williams a screen on Lewis. Williams kicks to Robinson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jeff Hornacek on the wing. Stolen by Robinson. Nelson outside. Back to Robinson. Here's Castle. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for the Trailblazers, Paul George is checked in for Randall. And it's Cooper in for Castle. Clippers trail by 3. Hornacek outside. Inside, stolen by Robinson. To the inside, Williams. And finished off by Williams.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Here's Wiles. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Hardaway has got 4 assists in the game. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. It's a 3-point game. Outside Williams. Nelson, no one around him. Hands it from downtown. Nelson's got 11 points.
The point guard, Nelson, an effective 3-point shooter because he understands when to take that shot.
Hardaway against Nelson. Lewis on the way. Shot clock at 6. That one doesn't drop. Excellent D there from Williams. Portland leading by 6. Nelson finds George to the paint, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Love the way Paul George shares the rock. Sometimes I think doesn't get enough credit for his ability as a distributor.
Lewis outside. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by George.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Nelson, no luck.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. That was a nice pass from Lewis, demonstrating that he's more than just a scorer.
Pass to Nelson. George against Drews. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Randall's checked in for Robinson. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You cannot give Paul George these extra chances. This guy is deadly from the free throw line throughout his career.
Here's Hardaway. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Nelson. Outside Williams. Here's George. Corner set covering. Yep, it counts. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
What great body control from the all-star forward. Paul George, so skilled at keeping his composure under pressure.
Here's Brandon. Who is outside? Hardaway with a wide-open look. Buries it from three-point range. Hardaway has got 7.
Yeah, and Hardaway there squared up from distance. He is as reliable as it gets from outside.
Randall finds George. The Clippers grab the miss. And let's get an update on Zach LaVine's injury. David, any news there?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Taken away. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Here's Nelson. The teardrop falls in. And that's 13 points for Jameer Nelson.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Here's Brandon. Outside Lewis. The rebound by Cooper. Outside George. Nelson outside. Pass to Cooper. Williams, a screen on Lewis. Launches a 3. Second shot opportunity. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
He hits both from the stripe.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Lewis with the 3. There it is, only a second basket. He's missed 8. That's a still 20%.
Defense has to be careful with Lewis at the arc. The guy won't hesitate to fire if given space.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Nelson outside. Pass to Cooper. Nelson outside. Good on the three-point shot. Nelson's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Trailblazers.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Back to Hardaway. Scored the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Worked that one inside nicely.
And so it's Nelson with it. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Capella against Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Clint Capella.
Just such a physical player. Williams has no off switch, which is how he gets these calls. He
hits the second from the line. 1:35 left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Hardaway. Lewis a screen on Nelson. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. Stolen by Brooks. And oh, here we go. Brooks, nobody down. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And when he's locked in on defense, Brooks is a force. Almost a one-man fast break waiting to happen.
Back to Hardaway. From outside, off the mark. Trailblazers leading by 11. And George, here we go. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
Now the Clippers with it. 46 seconds left in the first half. Lewis a screen on George. Levine kicks to Lewis. That three off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Brooks the best at Nelson. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. A three-pointer off the mark. Hardaway against Nelson. Hardaway kicks to Capella. Lewis with it. Latrey. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Lewis has got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
45. The Trailblazers, 56.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jameer Nelson.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got Robinson. Jameer Nelson is out there with Cooper. Then it's Rob Williams. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here's Levine. Going inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Boy, the speed at which Levine comes at you is incredible. Love to see him attack like that.
And he sinks the second. Trailblazers leading by 12. Now Nelson. Williams sets a screen for Nelson. Over Hardaway. Nelson, no luck.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Hardaway for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Outside Williams. Here's Robinson, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Poke loose. Paul George with the steal. Robinson against Lewis. Nelson outside. George, that's a two-pointer. Hardaway against Nelson. Back to Robinson. Shard Lewis pulls it in. Lewis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Hornacek passes to Levine.
Well, Zach LaVine draws a level of defensive attention that allows him to draw contact.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. They throw good, Levine.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that will allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Nelson against Hardaway. There's a screen by Williams. Inside. And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Nelson against Hardaway. Capella kicks to Lewis. The 3. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Levine against George. Outside for Lewis. Takes a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lewis has got 11 points.
Oh, he is a phenomenal three-point shooter. Lewis especially deadly from the corner.
Here's George. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Outside, Levine. Jeff Hornacek on the wing. Off target from 3-point range.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Once Paul George has the first couple go down, now he knows he's cooking, and it's going to be a long night.
Pass to Lewis. Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Cooper. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Lewis a screen on Cooper. Levine kicks to Capella. 5 to shoot. Here's Hornacek. With the clock winding down, and the dunk by Capella.
And that's Capella getting rewarded for his effort on the glass. Love when that kind of hustle pays off.
Outside, George. Robinson against Lewis. Williams a screen on Lewis. Robinson misses.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Hardaway passes to Capella. Outside, Levine. Hardaway kicks to Lewis. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Hardaway has got his 5th assist in this one. Nelson, the pass to Williams. George looking over the floor. Pass to Cooper from deep. Sinks the triple. Cooper's got 9.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Lewis with the 3. They get it again. Hardaway against Nelson. Tries again. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. He's got 11.
And showing off for the crowd there. Hardaway's handles are off the charts.
Pass to George. Here's the 3. And another 3 for Portland.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Clippers trail by 15. Hornacek kicks to Hardaway. Lewis outside. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And this is how assertive Lewis is on offense. He loves going right up with these shots.
George passes to Robinson. Out to Nelson. Outside, George from downtown. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Capella's got his 16th rebound on the night. Hornacek outside. Back to Hardaway. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Pass to George. Williams, a screen on Levine. And here's George for 3. Rebounded by Capella.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But, Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right?
Time out.
Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you.
Sorry.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Well, Castle showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Here's George. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Williams kicks to George. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. Clippers trail by 10. Lewis outside. The wide open shot from Strus. Traps in the tray. Strus has got 9.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Down low. Shot's good by Williams. 13 points in the game.
You know, when Williams gets positioned inside, he just looks to dominate physically, and then he shows you the skill set on top of it.
Robinson with the block. Capella kicks to Hardaway. Capella with a screen on Nelson. Lock at 6. Here's Hardaway. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Just doing what he can. He's competing, and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Here's Castle. Williams, a screen on Levine. Castle. And it's Strus with the rebound. Clippers trail by 7. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Pass to Castle. Williams, a screen on Levine. Here's Castle. Comes up empty down low. And so Levine will bring it up now for Los Angeles. And it's off from 3-point range. Trailblazers leading by 4. Here's Castle. Nelson outside. At the top of the key, Williams. Pass to George. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. 24 points for George.
Boy, a little bit of separation inside and taking advantage is Paul George.
Hardaway passes to Levine. And they'll get another chance. Back to Hardaway. Lewis with the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside. And Williams with the stuff.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. On the wing, Hardaway. Guarded by Nelson. Strus kicks to Lewis. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Nelson finds Williams. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Robinson and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's George. That one drops for him. George has got 26.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Trailblazers out in front. They lead by 9. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Lewis is out there with Max Strus. Then it's Jeff Hornacek, and it's Brandon in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Lewis on the wing. Shoots over Aldama. Lewis misses. Portland leading by 9. Pass to Randall. And here is Brooks. Lewis covering. Outside Robinson. There's a screen by Aldama. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Right side Robinson. Shoots the 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. So it's the Clippers now. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's the screen. Hornacek for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Castle. Back to Brooks. Now Randall. Portland no good that time either. Hornacek right side. There's the triple. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Robinson, that's good. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Strus. Lewis a screen on Brooks. Here's Strus. Goes to the reverse layup and pops it in.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
There's a screen by Aldama. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And the basket by Castle.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Hornacek for 3. Aldama with the rebound. Portland leading by 8. Up top, Randall. Here's Castle. 8 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Lewis outside. From past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Lewis has got 26 points.
And the lefty stroke of Lewis, his jumper looks so good coming out of his hand.
Brooks, the pass to Randall. Brooks outside. Takes it from 10. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got 10 points in just the second half. Clippers trail by 7. Pass to Brandon. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Yeah, Brandon goes about his business in a very quiet way, but he always gets the job done. He never calls attention to himself, never gets flustered. There's a calmness to his game that you have to admire.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Capella's checked in, and Portland with a change here too. Nelson's checked in for Santi Aldama. To the middle, out to Brooks. Pass to Robinson. Fires the three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. He's got 21.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide-open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Hornacek outside. Down low. Nelson with the steal. Here's Castle. At the elbow, it's Robinson. Nelson dishes to Randall. Pass to Robinson. Over Lewis. And the shot falls short this time. Clippers trail by 8. Capella with it. Strus with it. Back to Capella. Here's Brandon. Shot clock at 6. Driving in. Robinson with the block. It's 2-on-1. Near the three-point line, it's Nelson. Rebound by Hornacek. Hornacek's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Nelson, the pass to Randall. Robinson with it. Lewis covering. Shoots from 12. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Nelson. Robinson's got 9 points now in the quarter. Here's Brandon. And here is Capella. Pass to Strus. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Nelson. Back to Randall. Nelson outside. Offline with his 3.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Back to Strus. To the paint. Here's Lewis. Banked in off the glass. Lewis has got 28.
Just taking advantage of his body. Lewis absorbing the blow before finishing that one.
And it's Randall, top of the key. Here's Robinson. Rebound by Hornacek. Clippers trail by 6. Capella against Randall. Inside. Here's Lewis. The Trailblazers pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Castle. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Castle's got 4 points this quarter.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Lewis a screen on Nelson. Here's Brandon. Lewis with the three. Rebounded by Jameer Nelson.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
The shot's good.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Randle outside. Back to Nelson. Wants to get it to Robinson, and does. Over Lewis, and that one hits back iron. Clippers trail by 6. Down low. Here's Capella. Randle with some nice D. And Randle has got the ball here for the Portland Trail Blazers. Pass to Castle. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randle.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
Lewis outside. Strus with it. Now Capella. He's defended by Randle. Capella, the pass to Brandon. Randle with the block.
How about Randle with the send-it-back block? Nicely done, Julius.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
And we got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's what Portland's going with right now. Williams, he's checked in for Randle. George comes in for Brooks. And it's Cooper in for Castle. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Robinson kicks to George. Launches it. Rebounded by Hardaway.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
To the inside. Here's Lewis. Gets hauled in by the Trailblazers. Williams is Trailblazers leading by 8. It's George on the wing. Guarded by Levine. Here's Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Pass to Lewis. Hornacek outside. Back to Lewis. Let's go. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Lewis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Nelson, the pass to Cooper. Back to Nelson. Rebound by the Clippers. Capella's Clippers trail by 8. Hornacek from long range. Robinson pulls it in.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Williams against Capella. The 3 from George. No good that time. Cooper against Hornacek. Hardaway from outside. And the dunk by Capella. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 22 rebounds.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
And here's Portland. At one point, they led by 16. And George kicks to Nelson. And finished off by Robinson.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Hornacek for three. Yes! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Hardaway always looking to incorporate his teammates. You can see him keeping his eyes moving in order to make sure he's ready to deliver to the open man.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall.
At the line for 2.
He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 6. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
"16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Hardaway, no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
Jeff Hornacek. That's his 3rd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Paul George. 2 shots.
And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. And the Clippers call time here. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And again with the rebound.
Rebound after rebound after rebound.
Oh, GA, he is crashing the glass with energy. I love it. And so it's Portland winning this one. They came in here and took care of business like...
Get on side me, I don't party. Nobody money Scotty.